up, guys? My name is Kaylee and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we have another episode of Ask Kaylee, where I take anything any girls are struggling with and I help answer your questions. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click that little bell, woohoo, so I can create more of these and keep helping you become the most confident, empowering, unstoppable version of yourself. Woohoo! All right, so we are going to start with an Instagram DM that says, "Hey Kaylee, I'm a 14-year-old girl and I have been following your TikTok and Instagram for a while now. I love you and your content. I could really use your help. I'm 20 to 30 pounds heavier than my friends and I eat so healthy and work out. I stepped on the scale for the first time in months and I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. I bought these pants a few months ago and they won't button up and that makes me feel awful, like I did something wrong. Do you have any advice for me? How can I feel better about myself?" First of all, sis, I've literally been there. I literally know exactly what you're going through. You're the friend who works out the hardest, you're the friend who eats the healthiest, and you're the friend who's the heaviest. It doesn't make sense. But guess what you also are? You're the friend who obsesses over food the most. You're the friend who puts the most pressure on your body image. I wish someone would have told me that. Would have saved me years. The problem is that you have all of your self-worth in a body image bucket. When the truth is, if you would take that pressure off yourself to have the perfect body, to lose weight, you need to lose weight, else you're worthless. If you took that pressure off yourself, you would have the freedom to start living and being you, and would actually make more progress in your body and your self-care. Because what happens is when you have all of this pressure on yourself, you mess up and it drives you crazy. It's like the world is collapsing. You do good and it's like, it's a roller coaster, right? Instead of just saying, I love my body right now. I accept my body right now. Because loving your body is accepting it. If you need to lose weight, do you know what the best way to do it is? To love yourself while you lose it. Why hate yourself throughout the whole journey? Else you're gonna have a journey like this. I love myself because I did good. I hate myself because I did bad. My next tip, how to eat and work out. I want you to create a balance of discipline and hard work and also freedom. One thing I do that saves me, helps me so much. I tell myself, Kaylee, you can eat anything you want. You can eat anything you want, Kailey. And I keep repeating that to myself. You can have anything you want. I accept and love you right now. You can have anything you want. And when I say that to myself, I'm like, nah, I don't want that anyways. Thank you so much, though, for that freedom. Thank you so much for the ability to make a choice. And thank you for taking 800 pounds off my shoulders. Because really the reason you aren't losing weight is because your whole life depends on it. If you would let go and start loving yourself for all you are, then it would be easier to respect the guidelines you're putting for yourself. You know, here's a good example. I want you to imagine a super strict teacher. Super strict. Nope, your homework's like, nope, nope. Gosh, it's draining. It's like, bitch. Oops, filter beep beep. Whereas if you have a loving teacher who pushes you, but also says, no worries, when you mess up, things happen. You love them so much more. It makes you want to work harder. And so imagine taking yourself from strict teacher to loving teacher. To conclude my advice, although I could really go off. 1, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to lose weight. And 2, find a balance of freedom and discipline. Work out, go to the gym, but let yourself be free sometimes. Let yourself eat out with your friends sometimes. Let yourself have a cookie sometimes. Then you won't end up having 8 cookies at the end of the night. That will make you feel like crap. You can love every single day if you allow yourself to. If you become a loving teacher, a loving guide to yourself, rather than a strict teacher who's never ever satisfied. So let's take some of this weight that you have in your body image bucket and let's put it into the self-love bucket, yeah? Yeah. All right, I love you and I hope that helps. And not only to the girl who I'm responding to, but to every single girl who feels this way, just know you are not alone. I have been there and I am living proof that you can get out on the other side. Another Instagram DM. Hi, so I saw your TikTok about self-confidence and that you wish you had it when you were younger. I wanted to ask for any tips. I'm literally breaking down. I hate my body for years now. I've hated my body for years now and just can't take it anymore. I do go to the gym and stuff, but it's never good enough for me. The one thing that sticks out to me is it's never good enough for me. It's never good enough. Now, what you don't know is that when you had your dream body, it still wouldn't be good enough. There is this lie we make up to ourselves. Once I get there, I will love myself. And if anyone's ever gotten there, you will realize you don't love yourself unless you loved yourself before. And that's why the first step is to love yourself right now. Your body, I don't give a crap if you are 500 pounds. I do not care if you are obese for your age. It is your responsibility to accept yourself right now so you can live a life of self-love, of positivity, of empowerment. If you wait until you lose weight, until you gain weight, until your body is where you want it to be, you'll get there and realize that what was missing was never your body. What was missing was self-love. What was missing was empowerment. What was missing was you being a friend to yourself and not bullying yourself. Passion. So how to stop hating your body? The first thing you need to do is stop caring. Caring is such a big part of confidence. Not caring. If you think about people who have anxiety, they care about everything. People who struggle with body image, they care way too much about their body. You have to not give a crap about anything. And that doesn't mean you don't give a crap about your health and working out. It means you don't give a crap about the way it looks, your image. Your image doesn't matter. Someone could be 200 pounds and for the past 3 weeks eating healthy every single day, working out and feeling amazing in their skin. Someone could be 100 pounds, hate their body, have been eating like crap, not eating, overeating. You never know. The image is a lie. All of your worth needs to be placed on internal. How you treat yourself, how you take care of yourself, and that means not caring about external, what you look like. So how do you stop caring? First of all, stop looking in the mirror. Seriously, stop looking in the mirror. I don't understand why we all stand in front of the mirror and tear ourselves apart. Don't look in the mirror if you don't feel great. And some people want to say, oh my gosh, like stop avoiding what needs to be seen. Why does it need to be seen? Why does it need to be seen? I see the way I treat myself on the inside. I see the way I work out and take care of myself. I see the way I nourish myself with food and I balance myself. I see the way I speak highly and empower myself. Why would I need to look in the mirror? The mirror has nothing to do with how I really am. Of course, you don't need to never look in the mirror again. I mean, me and the mirror are best friends. Literally, the last apartment I was in, I had 8 mirrors because I love looking at myself. But it's different if you're not feeling good about yourself, okay? If you're feeling great, look in the mirror. But even now, some days I'm just in a bad mood. Some days I'm in a mood where I look at myself and I think gross. And so I just don't look in the mirror. Some days I look in the mirror and I'm like, whoa, I'm so freaking cute. And I look in the mirror those days. And I really look in the mirror those days because I love myself. So it's not never look in the mirror. It's don't look in the mirror if you don't feel good about yourself because it doesn't matter anyways. What matters is how you're treating yourself. So for anyone who doesn't feel enough, guess what? You can be enough right now no matter what you look like by taking all of your energy and putting it into the inside, to focusing on your internal self, how you treat yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you empower yourself and care for yourself. When you mess up, do you say, oh, I hate myself, I'm ruining everything? Or do you say, wow, don't worry, sweetie, I'm so proud of you, you're such a cutie. Everyone talks to themselves differently. That's how I talk to myself. I talk to myself like, Kailey, you're amazing, I love you so much. But that's my relationship with myself. Yours can be anything. And if you're just starting to love yourself, have a conversation with yourself. Ask yourself questions. What is your favorite thing about yourself? So many people have anxiety because their mind's just like running. If you ask yourself a question, hey, Kailey, what's your favorite thing about yourself? Immediately you have to pause. You have to say, well, first of all, thanks for asking. Thank you for letting me space to pause and process an empowering thought. What is my favorite thing about myself? Everything! That's because I've done this so many times. I ask myself all the questions to help me love me, okay? All right, here's the last question of today, and don't forget, you guys can submit below any questions you have, and I will try to answer if I can, and if not, answer a similar question to help. So, I wanted to ask for some advice about my friends. Sometimes they don't invite me for their plans, and I think it's because they don't like me. But the thing is, I don't understand why they just don't tell me that they don't like me. Also, sometimes when I want to say something, someone talks over me, and then I just get more sad. I'm not sure if you can help with this, but if you have any advice, I would love to know. I love this question. I can really go in right now. I'm very, very passionate about friendships and getting respect in friendships. First step, think about your friendships. Where are they? Energetically, when you're with them, do you feel resistance on their side? I am literally 24, in love with myself, and valued in all my relationships. And sometimes I still get caught up and I'm like, wait, gotta step back from that one. She's being a little weird. You forget. You get so comfortable in relationships. You become friends. It's la-di-da-di-da. And one day you're like, wait, they're being weird. Are they being weird? Yes, they are being weird. If you feel like people are being weird, it's because you're right. It's because your gut knows. They don't need to say anything. They could even text differently and you could feel it. You know you're not crazy. Now, the biggest mistake girls make, in my opinion, is we try to ask and rar our friends before changing our actions. For example, a friend starts stepping back. Your friend stops inviting you. That means your friend feels some way about you. Maybe like you're doing too much. Your friend feels like the balance is off in the relationship, because a good, healthy friendship, equal balance. You get out, you put in, you get out, you put in, right? It's very equal. Every side is putting in and getting out the same amount. Now, if you start to overlove, overgive, right? Your friend might back away, like, oh, she's doing too much. Whatever it is. Often that is the case. She feels like you like her more than she likes you. Everyone wants to feel equal. So when you start giving too much without even noticing, like I said, this happens to me still. I give too much, a friend steps back, and I don't even notice because I'm like, what the heck? But I'm not realizing, oh, what I feel is real. She is stepping back. Your friends, they are stepping back because they feel a way about you. So imagine your friend just steps back because you're doing too much. And then you say, hey, why aren't you da-da-da? Guess what that does? It makes your friend go away more often. So what to do instead is to match their energy, because if you're up here giving too much and someone's stepping back, they want to feel like you're chill, you're cool, like we're equal. I respect myself. Because when you're overgiving, you often don't respect yourself. And like I said, I respect myself, and I still sometimes get caught in, uh-oh, I think I'm doing too much because I feel her stepping back. A great way to notice this is how often one person is calling or texting the other. Sometimes we don't even notice, and we reflect and we're like, OMG, I have been the one reaching out for the past 3 months. I didn't even realize, because I just love them so much. So what to do, instead of saying, why don't you just tell me what your problem is? Step back. Step back too and give them time to come back. One of my great friends, we've been friends for probably 4 years, and recently I had felt her step back. I felt when we talked, she had weird energy. She had not loving me energy, you know? And so I just stopped reaching out. I literally stopped reaching out, and guess what? She's called me twice in the past week because now she feels, oh, she's stepping back. I love her, I value her, I respect her. No one respects people who don't respect themselves, and when you overgive, it's as if you don't respect yourself. Because if you respect yourself, you know you deserve what you are putting in. Seriously, the way I say things sometimes, like, give me a golden award. I'm literally made for this. Flawless! Anyways, what you do is you step back with your actions. Just like their actions have spoke, you let your actions speak. And by stepping back, it is not a screw you, F you, I'm done. It's a, okay. All right, you step back, I'll step back too. And then they feel your actions and want to be friends again. This is normal. It's normal in every relationship for things to go up and down. for one person to get sick of the other. If you feel like one of your friends is sick of you, step back. Let them have space to realize how amazing you are, and let them have space to see that you respect yourself enough to let them step back. In regards to feeling unheard, you said when someone says something, someone speaks over you. It's because they aren't respecting your space. So how do you get that respect from them? You get that respect by showing with your actions when that happens that that's not okay. So if someone speaks over me, I'm gonna go, girl, I was talking, in a fun way, right? Something that you would say to your friends. Every friend group has a different dynamic. But if one of my friends spoke over me with disrespect, I'd be like, girl, I was speaking. I don't know what the circumstances are, but you need your actions to let them know that's not okay. If you shut down and close off, it's saying you can treat me like that. You can ignore me. No. Let their energy speak and step back. Sometimes with little things you want to be like, I just want to let you know that that hurt my feelings. That wasn't okay. Like, no, you don't want to say weak crap. That's weak crap. You hurt my feelings. You give closed off energy. It's not, you hurt my feelings. It's, you can't treat me like that. You can't not respect me. Else I won't have you in my life. Else I will go. Do you see the difference? They're hurting my feelings. No one's including me. I just don't understand. I'm not allowing myself to get treated like that. I will step back. I am worthy. No one who doesn't treat me like the friend I am. I bet if you're watching this, you're a giving friend. You're a friend who listens. You're a friend who is a great friend. So who's missing out? They are. So when someone treats you with disrespect, you say, all right, lose me. Lose me as a friend. Lose my humor, lose my energy, lose me. I want you guys to know that everything I'm saying is circumstantial. If you had a best friend for 5 years and things start going downhill, it's probably something you have to have a real conversation about, which I can make a whole other video on how to communicate in those situations. But with minor things and the first step to feeling off with a friend, definitely changing your actions. I don't think anything ever needs to be said. Things are often solved quickly when you just let your energy realign with theirs. I think creating a problem out of something doesn't help, and it shows that, let's imagine you step back from someone. You're like, ugh, I'm over her. And she says, hey, like, I feel like something's wrong. You're like, yeah, bro, like, nothing, like, you don't even want to deal with it. And instead, imagine, oh, I can't stand her, blah, blah, blah. And then she starts stepping back. You're like, huh, she's not that bad. Hey, girl, what's up? Right? Right? You see, it's just a balancing of energies and making sure that you are always in tune with how people are treating you. Check in. Think about right now, what relationships do you have in your life? And are any of them making you feel weird? Because sometimes we forget to stop and think and calculate, are they being weird? The answer is often yes, if you feel that way, but we forget to really think it through, or we're in denial because we don't want to believe it. So think through your friendships right now and think about if any of them disempower you in any way, even if they make small little digs. It's real. It is real. Your gut is not lying. There's a reason your gut thinks one thing about another person and another about another and another about another. It's because your gut knows. Listen to her. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped. I'm going to include my form below, so send in any questions you have. Comment below if you have advice on any of the girls whose questions I answered, and I can't wait for next week for another Ask Kailey. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this so I can keep making more. Woohoo!